What's poppin'? Welcome back to DBP Reloaded. You see what's on the screen here, ABC Monday Night Football on the SNES. It's not licensed. It's not licensed, but it got the music here. So, I mean, it's redid. But y'all know this classic theme here. Y'all know this theme is on point, right? The NBA on NBC and this theme is looking eye to eye. They both on the same level. You know what I'm saying? When you think of this, when you hear this theme, you think of football off top. When you hear NBA on NBC, you thinking basketball off top. There's nowhere else your mind goes. So let's hit the modes here. I like the background. I mean, I like how they got the sprite of the guy talking right there, the announcer, the analyst, whatever you want to call him. I like that. So you got, let's check out the options here. You got credits, no need to go there. You got sound, just stereo and mono, that's it, no volume options. You can't go down to replay. I'm assuming that once you play this, it saves replays. That has to be the case, right? You know what I mean? You can't go over the playbook, you can't go over the ranking. I'm trying to go over there, it's not letting me do that. So don't know why that's the case. Especially playbook, I don't know why that's the case. You can't go to ranking. I'm assuming after you play a few games and then create a ranking system, right? So regular season, preseason. Let's hit regular season because I'm not seeing anything where you can customize anything yet. So let's just wait and see here. Regular season. Okay, so you got. Let's check out team select here. Like I said, this is not licensed, but you see they have the colors. Okay, so that's good enough. You know what I mean? That's good enough. You know, you got the colors here. You know what I mean? Obviously, you know that's the Detroit Lions. You know what I'm saying? Where Dallas at? See if they met. Yep. See, so it's the same colors for the most part. You just don't have. Well, that's not green, but that look more like Notre Dame or something. But they have all the teams. You know what I'm saying? It's just not officially licensed. Okay, so that's that. So let's hit that real quick and see what's up. So you just got game start, set your starters, and data clear. That's it. That's all you got. Okay, so that's nothing really in depth with that at all. You playing a single season, that's it. Let's check out this right here. Get up out of here. Hold on. Now you can hit the playbook when you're in the season. Okay, so you have to go to That's interesting. That's interesting. That's very interesting, actually. You know what I mean? Like, so once you hit regular season, then you go back, then you hit playbook. Hey, whatever. You know what I mean? It is what it is. So let's see. Let's data clear. Yes, data clear. All right, so let's check out custom team here. Let's see what that is. So you can recruit your team. Let's do balance. And let's see. Team name. You can do the team name. I'm gonna hit N. You know what I mean? This is me. I do all that. Enter player name. Let's do N. So you enter all the players' names. Okay. Let's just go N on everything. N on everything. I just want to see what this does here. You know what I'm saying? Yes. That's fire. That's fire. I like that. So once you can create your team name and create you know the players' names and stuff. That's dope. You know what I'm saying? But you can't create the design or anything like that. And that's it right there. Okay. I mean, hey, you know what I mean? Like at least they give you that option. Data clear. At least they give you that option. So in a sense, you have creative. Not really, but you do in some sort of form. You can't customize something. So I will say this. Check out the team data real quick. I just want to show you all this. You know, look at the team data and things like that. So rename. You can rename the team. So if you want to go through and rename every team, you can do that. Yeah, you can do that. So if you want to name them the Buffalo Bills, you can do that. But you know. You can rename all the players. So honestly, you can go through here. Truthfully, you can go through here and actually, you can actually rename all the players. Like So you can go through here now. You can't go in there and create a player like from scratch and nothing like that. But you can go through, if you know the rosters, you can go through and rename all the players and rename the team. So though it's not licensed, you can still kind of go in there and edit some things. So I'm gonna say the modes here. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna give it a high 7. If you wanna go, if you wanna go 8, I'm not mad at you. I'm gonna give it a high 7 though. You know what I'm saying? Because you could probably give it an 8 due to the fact you can customize. You got regular season, season, and preseason, and then you got your 1 player versus 2 players. I'm gonna give it an 8. I'm cool with high 7, but I stretch it to an 8 because of the little customizing things you can do, and you know you can edit the team names, edit players' names, and stuff like that. You know, so let's get to it, man. Let's get to it. But I stretch it to an 8, but I'm not mad if someone says it's in the 7s. You know what I'm saying? Oh, this is randomizing 4. This is randomizing on its own. Okay, cool. Did that say Anaheim? It does say Anaheim. There's no Anaheim team in NFL. Let's see. Let's see. Let me do details. Oh, they got the Gatorade symbol in the middle. That's hard right there. That's hard. That's hard.
First quarter.
Now, look here, man. The field looks too big for the players. I'm gonna say that the field looks too big for the players. That's my thoughts on this. Like the field look huge and the players look small. Oh my god. Oh my god. The tackling is on some. Yo, they follow like Street Fighter characters. Like, you know what I mean? I don't think it's. Let me get that. Let me get that interception, baby.
Incomplete.
The game don't look. The game don't look bad. It looks better than it plays. It do look better than it plays. I would say that the game looks better than it plays. The game plays very slow. Well, it's not super slow, but it's not exactly the fastest thing in the world. The graphics here, I'm not mad at the graphics. The graphics is fine. It's just the sprites seem too small for the field. If that like my guys seem huge, and then they guys are kind of small. It's kind of a weird look here. Like yeah, oops, dang, terrible. That was terrible, man. Horrible, absolutely horrible. Couldn't believe I felt like that. But yeah, the game. I say the graphics here, man. I'm gonna say this. Let me go here with the graphics. I'm gonna say, cause let's go. Let's go, baby. He straight overthrew him like that.
Forget it.
The graphics, I'm gonna say we in the 7s for this. It's not a bad looking game, man. It's just the field seemed too big for the players. Like the players are small. Like, come on, let me get that. He keep overthrowing him. He keep overthrowing him. The field teams seem too big. The players on the offensive end, I don't know why the players seem to shrink on the offensive end, but the defensive players are so big. I don't get it. The graphics, I'm gonna say the graphics is we probably mid 7s. You know what I'm saying? Mid 7s. It don't look bad. I mean, it's just, you know, maybe if I tap it. Maybe if I tap it. Dog, why does he keep
Incomplete.
I don't know why he keep overthrowing them, man. He say why. Like I'm gonna try to run game next, but I know we 4th down. I gotta punt this. Ooh, I think I pushed the wrong effing button, dog. Oh, I guess we Dan Campbell. I didn't mean to Dan Campbell this. I really didn't. So let me go all the way back with it real quick and see what happens. Let's see what happens when I go all the way back with it. Let's see what happens when I go all the way back with it. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. That Dan Campbell approach worked right there. That's what I'm talking about. Shoot. Shoot, I'm like, hold on, I didn't mean to do that, but hey, it worked. It worked out for me. They automatically set you for the field goal. They don't even give you a chance to do nothing else. But the graphics, I'm gonna say mid-7. If you want to say, I'm gonna say mid-7s, man, because it's just on the offensive end, your players seem to shrink for whatever reason, and the defenders is mad huge. Like, look at that. Like, you see how they're big like that, and then they shrink on all. I don't know why that. Whose idea was it for that design? I don't know why. And they move mad slow, man. Like, so the graphics, I'm gonna say mid-7 here. The gameplay, man, the gameplay isn't the worst thing I've played here, but you know, I'm gonna say the gameplay. We not talking about no Madden 92 and the 93 and nothing like that. You know, we not talking about nothing like that. We not looking at a Tecmo Bowl and nothing. So I'm gonna say this gameplay. I'm gonna say it's like a high six. You know what I'm saying? I can't go 7. It's just the gameplay too inconsistent. Really, like the speed is okay here, but then when you throw it, as you see the pass, the ball moving in slow motion, the kick return, they going to stuff. It's just too all over the place. I'm gonna say the gameplay probably like we talking like maybe we in high 6, mid to high 6, right? The controls is not bad though. It's responsive, but I mean it's just too. I don't know what they was trying to do here. They should have made this more so on some arcade stuff. The way this is playing, they should have just went arcade with it, made like an arcade style game. You know what I mean? Fast paced arcade. You know what I mean? But I don't know what they own here. I don't know. So. Because even like the reason why I say that, even when they get tackled, they fall in a very arcadey fashion like Street Fighter or something. So they should have, see what I'm saying? So they should have just went with this arcade style. They should have went more so in a very fast pace, even though Blitz wasn't around at the time. They should have went in a very fast arcade paced game that made it feel like a game that you put the quarters in. You know what I mean? They should have went in that direction with this, and I think it'd have been better. You know what I mean? Cause it's like they don't know what they want to do here. Okay. We gotta step back with it. We gotta step back with it. They can't stop the pass. Oh. But yeah, so the gameplay is mid-6 to high 7, man, for this, man. Like I feel like they don't know where they want to go with it. Honestly, they didn't know what direction they want to go in with this, so I gotta give it that. Presentation. Outside of the music in the beginning, you can't. Oh, terrible. I like now that range is coming out of nowhere. It's fire. That's fire. But I just noticed that's cold right there. But as far as you hearing the ABC theme in the beginning, there's nothing about this that reminds you of Monday Night Football under any circumstance. So the presentation is probably, we talking like. They hit you with it in the beginning and had you hyped, but then after a while, it's like, hold on. Uh-oh. Okay.
Incomplete.
All right, let me select the punt. Let's select the punt this time. I think I select the punt. I should select the punt. No? Why won't it let me select the punt? All right. Uh-oh.
Look out.
I don't know how that can. Oh! Okay. Look, that was crazy. That was crazy. All right, so we gonna end it here. Look, this game, honestly, overall, I would say this. This game overall, you got the graphics. We talking about mid-7s. The gameplay, you talk about high 6. That's fine. Presentation, we probably mid-6 with this. You know what I'm saying? The modes, we can go up to an 8 with the modes though, with the customizable options and stuff like that. This game, they don't know what I feel like they didn't know what direction they want to go in as far as like if they want to make a simulation or arcade. They should have just went full-fledged arcade with this, and I think it'd have been better. It's not like you got the licensed teams and nothing like that. So they should have kept all the options they have here, but made it arcade and fast paced. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. You know, I say this game probably is a high 6 out of a 10 here. I'm cool with giving it that. You know what I mean? The good thing is the customizable options. You could go in there and change the team names and change the players' names. So that's dope. You can't change the look, so that's missing. So it's like they got some good ideas here. You know what I mean? But it just I don't know where they was going with this. You know what I mean? Like maybe I don't want to say it's a cash grab because I feel like they was trying to put some stuff in here that was pretty dope. You know what I mean? They was trying to do something, but you know, if someone said this is a cash grab, I'm not mad. I'm not mad at feeling that way, especially in the beginning when the ABC football theme come on. It's like, oh, this is hard right here. But then once you get into it, you see nothing. You know what I mean? That reminds you of ABC Monday Night Football. So I mean, the game is fine. I mean, it's not all of that. You know what I mean? It's not the worst football game you'll ever play. But there's better options out there, man. So I say high 6 out of a 10, man. So and you know, that's it. If someone said mid 6, I'm not mad at you. You know what I mean? But it's cool. It's not all that, but it's okay, man. So make sure you like, subscribe, share the content. Really appreciate it from everybody. Peace.